WWE Magazine out this month, and you'll find some interesting articles in there about all the superstars here in WWE.
Who do you get to read the magazine to you, Cole?
King, I'm sure everyone has a run-in with their boss at some point on their job, but I don't think anyone's got into it worse than Brock Lesnar did with WWE's Chief Operating Officer Triple H on Raw a couple of years ago.
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
Now that was a...
Here we go with the count. He's got 10 seconds to get back up to his feet. And now he gets a bit of a reprieve as the official once more begins to count.
He's taking a lot of punishment. If it continues, it could eventually affect his vision.
Yeah, already seeing stars.
He doesn't want to do this outside the ring.
Well, I don't blame him. Keep the action inside the ring. That's where you're going to win this thing. You know, I think we could call that incident between Brock Lesnar and Triple H in 2012 a little more than an argument, Cole. Anytime an employee breaks his boss's arm, like the Beast did to Triple H that night, I think we can upgrade it from an argument to a flat-out disagreement.
Another vicious shot with that foreign object.
It's going to take a lot to change the tide of this one.
I don't think there's any lengths that these superstars won't go to achieve victory here tonight.
He's down, and now the official begins the count.
2, 3, 4, 5.
Competing at full health here,
6,
definitely in a good position.
7.
Fighting to get back to his feet, and he does.
What's it going to take to keep these guys down?
And he makes it back to his feet. In this match, will resume.
That famous night on Raw when Brock left the COO writhing in pain on the canvas, clutching his broken arm, absolutely solidified.
He's down, and now the official begins the count.
He's in full-on attack mode now.
3, 4, 5, 6.
He's too good inside the ring to be out on the floor for long.
I don't agree with you, King.
Break time's over. And here we go again, fighting to get back to his feet, and he does.
What's it going to take to keep these guys down?
He's down, and now the official begins the count.
2, 3, 4,
The animal's arrogance never ceases to amaze me.
And he makes it back to his feet. In this match, will resume. And we're on the move again.
When looking at entering combat against the animal, Batista, an opponent has to try and avoid getting...
He's down, and now the official begins the count.
Look out! Whoa, what a move from Batista. That's how you sweep an opponent.
He's down, and now the official begins the count.
People have been wanting to see these guys go at it for a long time, and by the sound of this crowd, I think they're getting what they wanted. Oh, he missed.
Oh, nobody home that time. Not allowing Batista to inflict damage on you move after move after move can be the only way to have a chance. I mean, he just keeps coming at you, never stopping to take a breath until you're physically unable to compete. It's brutal. He's not called the animal for nothing.
And now he gets a bit of a reprieve as the official once more begins to count.
Each time the official counts in this match, he gets closer and closer to that final 10. Well, the trick sometimes when you get outside the ring is survival. The match becomes almost secondary when you get near all these dangerous objects. Look at the intensity. Look at the stare on the animal's face. He's ready to break somebody in half.
He's down, and now the official begins the count.
It's like we said, an opponent must try and avoid the multiple hits from Batista. The high-impact moves, one after the other, is tidal wave of power. If you get caught in Batista's onslaught, it's going to be a short night. It could be your last in this.
Break time's over. And here we go again, fighting to get back to his feet, and he does.
What's it going to take to keep these guys down?
He's down, and now the official begins the count.
2, 3, 4, 5.
It's been a wild road to some.
Oh, and did you hear the impact?
If he keeps up this pace, this could turn real ugly.
He's down, and now the official begins the count. He's down, and now the official begins the count.
He's starting to stir, Michael. But will he stir? Hold on. We're not done yet. Oh, come on. Let the ref do his job. Haven't you done enough?
He's down, and now the official begins the count.
Well, we've seen Batista since his early days here in WWE, and while we knew he'd be a force, I don't think anyone would have predicted that he'd evolve into the animal we know and fear today.
And now it's Brock Lesnar with momentum. And his heartless attack continues.
Oh, man, this is getting tough to watch.
Nobody home there.
Nobody home? Cole, that looked like the house has been empty for months.
We're looking at complete domination here.
I remember the first time I saw the genetic freak Batista in the ring. I knew he would be special. But like I said, I had no idea he would reach such heights. Many consider him to be a sure first ballot WWE Hall of Famer. And that's a tough point to argue. Ow! Ooh. Oh, once you get out of the ring, anything can happen. You've got exposed steel.
Looks like he's going to test the effectiveness of that move.
He doesn't want to do this outside the ring.
Well, I don't blame him.
Oh, resounding move by Batista.
Looks like he's going to test the effectiveness of that move.
He can't do it. He can't make it. This is going to be it.
He's down, and now the official begins the count.
He's starting to stir, Michael, but will he stir enough? One of the turning points in Batista's career was when he decided to break away from Evolution and become his own man. This led to one of the most physically grueling encounters we've ever seen.
Looks like he's going to test the effectiveness of that move.
Call your friends, let them know what's going on right now in this awesome match.
You're right about that. Cole, call your one friend.
Oh no, we know what this is. Wait a minute. No, oh my God, I can't believe what just happened here.
Oh my gosh, I'm speechless, Cole.
He's down, and now the official begins the count.
He's starting to stir, Michael, but will he stir enough?
3, 4.
You can see him struggling to stand after all the damage he's taken.
You know, Michael, you can definitely look at Batista leaving Evolution as a major turning point in his career, as well as WWE history. If Batista didn't break away from Evolution, who knows where he would have gone? And who knows how long the group would have continued dominating WWE? Their match at WrestleMania 21 was an absolute war.
Bringing it back between the ropes.
And that's a good thing.
He might not be able to get up here.
If you can't, hold on, we're not done yet.
You gotta like this aggression. In this situation, you want to ensure your opponent can't get up by the count of 10.
Using the steps as a weapon. Triple German suplex. Lesnar's work here is about done.
You're right. Brock Lesnar is a beast.
Look at that. Another merciless blow. I think it's safe to say.
And now he gets a bit of a reprieve as the official once more begins to count.
What a counter by Batista. Oh, man. I thought he might have been knocked out right now.
Now it's gut check time. This has been so exhausting.
Batista is a master of putting his will on his opponent.
He's down, and now the official begins the count.
These guys giving this sold-out crowd exactly what they came to see. What an incredible match.
Once the mat goes, it's nearly impossible to stand.
If that doesn't do it, then what will?
2, 3, 4.
Oh, man, this is getting out of hand. Just let the... Hey, what the...
This one's not over yet, folks.
No, not again.
Whoa! A direct hit. Talk about getting tagged and knocked in the middle of next week.
He's down, and now the official begins the count.
Now that's how you slam an opponent down, with authority.
You can bet he felt that. Oh, gosh. Hey, what do you want for your last...
Here we go. The official's counting again. Will it be for the last time? Not today. Too fast.
Brock Lesnar's in that really scary place right now. He's actually enjoying this. Are we going to see it? Wow. It doesn't get much better than that right there.
Now that is force. What strength. What a slam.
If that doesn't do it, then what will?
As the attacker here, all you can do is just wait and see if it's over. And believe me, that's hard because what you want to do is make sure your opponent doesn't get back up. Oh, man.
Now it's gut check time. This has been so exhausting.
Oh, come on. Let the ref do it. Oh, man. This is getting out of hand. Just let the ref count.
He's down, and now the official begins the count.
Man, he's got to dig down deep here if he hopes to... Oh, come on! Let the ref do his job! Haven't you done enough? Hold on! We're not done yet!
You gotta like this aggression. In this situation, you want to ensure your opponent can't get up by the count of 10. He's setting it up.
Lesnar. Wow, what a move from Brock Lesnar. That's how you sweep an opponent under the carpet.
He's down, and now the official begins the count.
Oh, Batista just mauling his... Spear! Oh, brutal!
I gotta be honest. I hope this is it, King. These guys have done so much harm to each other.
And here comes... Wow, what a move from Batista. That's how you sweep an opponent under the carpet.
But look at this. He may be out.
He can't do it. He can't make it. This is going to be it.
He's setting it up.
Oh, this will bring everybody to their feet. It's safe to say the entire WWE locker room has just been put on notice.
He might not be able to get up here.
When you're down like this, you're working really hard to control your breathing and get your wits about you. You also have to prepare to start swinging once you make it back to your feet. Oh, his body has to be broken right now.
6, 7, 8, 9.
Boy, this has just been pandemonium.
No kidding. What a match.
He did it. What a huge win.
And here's just some of the action we saw during the match. You want to talk about crowd pleasing? I can't believe what we just saw. Highlight after highlight. And here's just some of the action we saw during the match.
Here's your winner, representing Evolution, the Animal, Batista.
Batista wins here in impressive fashion.
If you're not feeling good about yourself after a win like that, you might have to get yourself checked.
The arena is still buzzing over that great match.